there's this sense, right, that whiteness, right, is under threat. The demographic shifts. The country isn't what all of these racially ambiguous children on Cheerios commercials are confusing the hell out of me. Right?
Hey, a lot of people voted because their life's too damn expensive, and it was here, and it.
They voted for. You're telling me, Stephanie, that all of these people who believe that their lives are, that bread is too high and eggs are too high, that they voted for a convicted felon, a guy who said we can grab the pea.
I think that a lot.
They voted for this
listen,
guy.
I'm not defending it, but I think there are tons of people that don't pay attention to, and I'm not defending it, don't pay attention to politics at all. But while we live in the most prosperous country in the world, people are saying, life's not fair, I'm not doing well, my son's still living in the basement, I can't seem to get a job, I don't like the status quo, I'm voting for something else, and he was the person.
I love you to life,
I love you,
but I do not believe that. I cannot believe that. And the reason I think you believe it is because you don't want to believe that that's what's really motivating them. It's always the case. People don't want to believe what the country actually is, because if they believe it, they're going to have to confront what's in them.
Princeton University.
I don't believe that. They voted for a crook, a person who they know is stealing from, just doing everything to undermine the so-called country that they love. And then they're telling us the BS that it's economics. We know that's not true.
Me off. Bro, you are a Princeton University professor.
Bro,
He's a pussy.
Scratch that. He's a grown man.
He's a pussy university professor.
You are dumb. You
Where
are
do
a
he
dumb
live?
human. I don't say that about people,
Weenie Hut
but
Jr.,
you are
man.
actually not smart if you don't believe that people did not vote based on what affects them personally and not what the media hype
Brock.
is
You see how
going
they tried to
off
flip
of.
it around, though?
Brock, he is a race hustler. We're supposed to listen to this crybaby ass, Weenie Hut Jr. ass dude with blue glasses on lecture us about why America voted the way they voted.
Shut your ass up!
We can't get mad. It's on MSNBC. We know this gonna come out there.
Bro, this same dude cried on TV like a bitch. He took his glasses off and cried about Trump on TV. Now he's mad that people voted for Trump after he cried like a weenie. Now he's talking about, I don't believe that.
How much he
I
make?
don't give a damn what you believe, weenie. I bet you think you look good with them blue glasses
No,
on.
they kind of do
You
matter.
talking about how much he makes?
Yeah.
I mean, bro.
That kind of do matter because that shows how much
Bro, but hold on, though.
he's out of touch for him to say that.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
a Princeton
The ratings are
University
down.
professor.
The ratings are down.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. That's
what
what I read it at it said Princeton University professor.
Liberal
He has
media
a
is
doctorate. He's a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Liberal media is tanking. We know that, guys. This is why. But they tried to flip it on us. Like, oh, we live in the best country in America, which we've been telling y'all.
Facts.
And then they try to flip it on us like we didn't vote because of the economy, and they're gonna say,
Illegal.
"Oh, well, we're in America. Doesn't that doesn't matter? We live in the best country in the world." So they're basically saying, "Oh, the economy doesn't matter.
Money don't
Basically.
matter because it's
Because
America.
yeah, because it's America."
So
Money, they
Y'all
bring the
voted
money.
for
everyone is just racist and misogynist. That's why Trump
they're
won.
complaining about their kids living in the basement. It's been real life people, citizens that are complaining about the prices of things, guys. We can't
Everyone.
complain about that.
Everyone.
When one administration was better with the economy and one wasn't, and then they're gonna sit here and cry. That's insane, bro.
Stats never lie.
That's why they're tanking, bro. These people are actually insane.
Let's go to some good news. As a result of the US election, CNN have started laying off staff, and MSNBC have lost a huge chunk of their audience. CNN, back in 2016, their election coverage had 13.3 million viewers, but at the most recent election, just a week ago, they went from 13.3 million viewers in 2016 to just 5 million viewers. Wow. Fox News, by comparison, had twice that many people tuning in to their election coverage. It seems like people didn't want to watch an election coverage from people who'd spent 4 years lying to them. In fact, I suspect about half of the audience that did tune into CNN were people like me who just wanted to see how they were doing because we were concerned about their mental health as results started to come in. MSNBC primetime viewership has decreased by 54% in the days after the election, while Fox viewership for the same primetime slot has gone up 61%. Again, I can't imagine why people don't want to tune into MSNBC right now. I mean, who doesn't want to turn on the television and hear that you're racist and misogynist and watch TV hosts crying? So this is more good news from the election. The progressive left media have absolutely shot themselves in the foot with their lies, with their carry-on. And I had to laugh today with CNN. They published this article on their website. It was headed, Trump's win, I like this, Trump's win was real, but not a landslide. I like the fact that I have to put in, it was actually real, it was real, but not a landslide. I mean, it was the biggest electoral college win by a Republican in 36 years, the biggest popular vote by a Republican ever. Yeah. He won the House, he won the Senate, he won every swing state, and CNN has said, but it wasn't a landslide. They're trying to convince us that their predictions...
Well, actually, if you look at Grover Cleveland second...
I see why they was trying to say this is a threat to democracy, because it was a threat to their business. That's really what they were trying to... That's what they was implying. This is a threat to my business if Trump wins.
We know that. We know that. We know that, Taj. We know that. Because they are the ones propping up Democrats. And Trump said, oh, if I win, all this bullshit's stopping. That's why, oh, it's a threat to democracy. Because they know all their Democrat shenanigans is coming to an end. And now they scrambling. Now you see Don Lemon and a whole bunch of other liberals quit Twitter today. Or quit X. They quit. So I'm leaving X. I can't be on X anymore.
What's the difference between Trump being in office and Trump not being in office?
Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? They was talking about banning free speech.
No, I'm saying, why would you leave?
This whole time?
No, I'm just saying, why would you leave if Elon's still the same person that is still running?
Bro, because
it's nothing different.
People not going for his rhetoric on there. People been frying him in his comments. He getting his feelings hurt.
Don is lame and a that's why.
I have loved connecting with all of you on Twitter and then on X for all of these years. But it's time for me to leave the platform. I once believed that it was a place for honest debate and discussion, transparency and free speech.
These people aren't real.
But I now feel it does not serve that purpose. In addition, starting this Friday, November 15th, X is implementing new terms of service, which among other things states that, quote, all disputes be brought exclusively in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Texas or state courts located in Tarrant County, Texas, end quote. The full terms of service can be found on my written statement or on the X website. Now, as the Washington Post recently reported on X's decision to change the terms, this, quote, ensures that such lawsuits will be heard in courthouses that are a hub for conservatives, which experts say could make it easier for X to shield itself from litigation and punish critics. I think that speaks for itself. Wow. You can find me on YouTube at The Don Lemon Show, or on TikTok and Facebook at Don Lemon, and on Instagram and Blue Sky at Don Lemon Official. I hope you will join me there.
Nobody's joining, pussy.
So, hold on.
I just can't stand this guy for real, bro. He basically just accused the right of doing
what they were doing.
So hold on.
He said it was completely fair.
Where was the court system?
I used to think it was completely fair. That's because it was 75% censored to your side, so you thought it was fair.
So hold on,
Remember when we noticed, I noticed that it was left-leaning before we even had evidence. I remember just sitting there being like, everything I see on Twitter is so left-leaning. This is before I was even left-leaning or even political at all. And I noticed it. And then we got the evidence.
Hold on, so the terms and policy was in LA at first, and then
that's
they
where
moved
the headquarters were. The headquarters are moving to Texas, so that now they're changing the rules because the headquarters
from Twitter
is
to
moving.
X.
Yeah, well, the X headquarters is moving from San Francisco to Austin.
Oh, okay.
So now the rules are changing. San Francisco is liberal.
Yeah.
Austin's still a liberal city, but obviously
in Texas.
The state of Texas is red.
Look, they said they were supposed to build like a big old hub in Austin for the X building. It's supposed to be like close to downtown Austin. Y'all seen the video? You seen the video? Mm-mm. The video is crazy. It's supposed to be like a super city.
Yeah, Austin is a tech city. It's the tech capital of Texas.
Don, it's plenty of liberals on X though, buddy.
Harry, Dean, I can't stand him with us.
It's left-leaning stuff on Twitter. You just gotta be an algorithm.
There's a lot of left-leaning accounts on X. So the fact that he talking about, I gotta leave. Really. You wanna know why he's leaving? Because he's not monetized. Elon took that bread away after that interview. He said, oh yeah, you wanna play with me? No money for you, pussy.
They did. He tried him in that interview.
He did. He was trying to bait him into something.
You could say that's censorship, but then at the same time,
majority
not
of the
censorship
American,
at all.
but
It's not
majority of the
censorship at all.
American people think right leaning. So
Would be
you
censorship.
understand?
He left though.
Well, no, I mean taking his money away.
Yeah, but I don't think he did that. He didn't say that was the reason he left.
Yeah, he didn't.
We were just.
There's a lot of accounts that's big that don't get money.
I want to recognize that for all the flaws of the mainstream media, and we have a lot of them, it's not just the media's fault that trust has been declining for decades. It's also decades of attacks by politicians.
That is the main issue, is that, like, it could be that the Washington Post is endorsing candidates, or it could be that there are millions of voters who believe lying politicians who tell them lies. Knowing that they are. I mean, that could be the problem too.
These people are the most.
Abby, I know you didn't just say that, Abby.
These people,
That's why I said
bro.
she gotta go. Oh,
They're
Abby
the
has to
most.
go.
I was trying to spare Abby too.
She gotta go.
Abby,
She gotta
might
go. Hey, she gotta go.
Abby, I was trying to save you, Abby. You tweaked out.
Hey,
Hey,
saving her because she look good and because she black.
That's what
I
I
ain't gonna
said.
say
That's
'cause
what
she
I said
black.
yesterday. I said y'all want to say because she fine. I said that.
Yeah, that's all.
Brandon said that.
I did say that. I see through the bullshit every time.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
falling for
that's
it.
definitely what it is.
Because damn.
It's definitely, she's on the level of Dana and them. Dana
For
bashing
sure,
them.
for
She's
sure,
terrible.
for sure, 100%.
I think
She
Dana's
rebuttals.
pretty bad.
She
though.
is, bro, but she
They are,
rebuttals
bro,
everything.
they two cheeks of the same ass.
If you're the Democrats, what are you going to do for the next 2 years? How do you regroup?
Therapy. We're all going to therapy. Why are we here? There's nothing. If you're a Democrat, all we can say is we hope that Susie decides that she's going to take a long vacation, that they hire some terrible people and make some mistakes to give us a chance. Right now, they have everything. They got the Supreme Court, they got the Electoral College, they got the House, they got the Senate, they got the popular vote, and we're just sitting here with the dunce cap on. Last week, we thought we were the smartest people in the world. We thought Donald Trump was an idiot. We thought his campaign made no sense, and it turned out they were smarter than us. And we don't have anything to say to you. I can sit here and pretend I know something. Here's what I know. Everybody I know is miserable. Everybody's on these Zoom calls. Nobody's got any good ideas. And it's going to take us a while to figure this out. I'm not good at coming here and faking and pretending like no, we got whooped.
Ideally. Man, you're going to go to the spa. You need a massage and a cucumber water.
I agree. He changed his Griffin voice.
Bro, you telling me that he sounds like I'm not trying to joke, bro, but do he sound like a straight man? His voice. It doesn't, bro. It doesn't. I'm sorry.
He sounds soft.
He sounds
soft for sure.
G-A-Y.
But he's saying
sounds
right
soft.
here, this is the best he sounds.
Bro, he's always sounded like that.
No,
He
bro.
told you
He's literally
He always
always
sounded like
sounded
that, and I always say that.
But right
But
here,
now
it's
it sounds like he's not
playing,
Griffin.
bro.
Yeah, it sounds like
sounds
Joseph.
Literally
He's telling the
he's
truth.
literally always said that. Bro,
said-
what more can he say?
He said, we thought we were the smartest people in the world. Next thing you know, we done lost this, that, the popular.
Now you a comedian.
And on top of that,
42-0.
and on top of
I know
that,
what
his job is on the line. He might get
That's
fired.
what I'm saying. I think that's why
So he got to keep it 100. He got to come clean. You can't
What if the
bullshit
guy
no
here
more.
said, I got one last thing to say. Trump 2024. Got off there.
He would never.
Nobody's got any good ideas, and it's going to take us a while to figure this out. I'm not good at coming here and faking and pretending like no, we got whooped.
Ideally. Man, you're going to go to the spa. You need a massage and a cucumber water.
I agree. And a cookie.
That's right. All right.
Sad ass nigga.
Bro, he's a Griffin, bro. He's
No, we
a
know that.
professional grifter, bro. Off the camera, that ain't Von John.
That's why he had.
Man, no, that's not.
See how Vivek pressed up on
I
him?
think he's hitting.
He said, what's wrong with that?
I
Your
really
brother?
think he's hitting the.
Charlemagne?
No, not the Charlemagne. He's hitting. What's that dude name? It's over.
The way Scott was cheesing, it's like
He's
it
like,
seemed
you
I
damn
know
right.
this
I've
nigga-
been new.
This nigga already know the truth, bro.
He hitting the Mark Cuban all day on CNN. That's what I was thinking about.
Hey,
He's hitting the
man.
Mark Cuban 24/7.
I don't think the machine that strong. It's pretty strong, but just to fake like you gay, bro, and just
He hitting the mark, bro. The mark. That's why.
He said fake like you're what?
like he's basically saying that like this kind of show, like Van might not be as sweet as people think, because it seemed like he was just
No, bro. Listen how he sounds, bro. When you talking,
no,
you're not
it
thinking
sounded
about how
sweet.
you're
He's
sounding.
sweet,
He
but
is a weenie. He is a
most
weenie.
of the other clips,
He
is
has
way
a bit
more
of
weenie.
sugar in his tank.
He's soft, bro.
He sounds the exact same.
He's
His voice,
soft.
he sounds the exact same.
Did y'all remember what he said about Obama? When our number one brother comes out and says we're not doing good, we want some love. I said, you forever
how he
stamped
go
as
to all that?
you
Remember how he
forever
cried?
stamped
How he
as
go-
a bitch in in my book.
How you go to all that crying and making jokes? I ain't never seen this dude be.
No, that's not.
semi-funny.
It's the stages of processing what he's
called
going
grief.
through. Grief. Yes.
Man, we rewatched the Joe Biden video.
Like, can we go to the original when he cried in 2016?
I think
can we pull that up, please?
I can fake a tear coming out my eye right now.
But you can't fake a.
I can.
I do it.
Hold on, I gotta yawn first.
No, you gotta be. You
start making sounds. All right, you lost me.
That was ugly.
You lost me.
Cutting waste and inefficiency in federal government is something that many presidents have promised, and many Americans would like to see. But what would Elon Musk's managerial style do in a federal government context?
Well, a lot of it is jazz hands around him, and some of it's chaotic, some of them are run well, but he's always got someone behind them. Like at SpaceX, it's a woman named Glenn Shotwell or other executives. And often he comes in and he just, overthrows trash cans and says, everybody, we're going to do everything differently. That's something he does a lot. I don't think you can do that in government. At SpaceX, they've blown up a lot of rockets to get to where they are. I'm not so sure you can blow up things in the federal government quite as easily without some impact. And so it's not this thing as running a company where you have fiat to do everything. And I think distance
Y'all can't even get
help
your connection right.
streamline of easy fix way to cut it, and that would be that. It's just not true. It's just not accurate.
Y'all can't even
She's
get y'all
comparing
connection
a
right.
rocket to the nation.
She expects a rocket
Nobody ever
company
went to Mars before, so how is he saying let's start all over on some? Is a problem for when you're trying to go on Mars. Where's the logic? Like, this is two different things. Come on
It's
now.
like people who are not the richest people in the world or running some of the most successful businesses in the world, trying to tell these people how to do business. That's why Vivek and Elon are perfect. These are two billionaires. Can you create a business better than them? No. Then you gotta sit there and you gotta listen. That's why when they talk, what do? I listen because I want to get smart like them. And I don't think that that just doesn't make sense to me.
That's typical liberal playbook. Listen to me, I know how to do your job better than you.
Literally.
Like, shut up. This why y'all lost. This why y'all finna get fired. This why y'all finna be cashing them unemployment checks. Because you just think you know everything. And we sick of hearing it. The American people are sick of it. At least say you don't know what's gonna happen. Stop telling us your expert opinion like you some expert. You went to school for journalism. You went to school to write papers and interview people and write books. Shut your ass up.
Now you got the best opinion in the world.
Yeah,
About
like, now you know. Now you missed the expert. You know everything.
A host is interviewing another host. They have no content left.
And we can't even hear you. Like,
Yeah,
we wouldn't let that type of content on our channel.
Wi-Fi ass.
If we had cable. Come on, bro. What's wrong with y'all?
Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, great, we're going to get to hear his voice again for however many years till he gets fired. They're going to lead something called the Department of Government Efficiency. They're supposed to now be in charge of cutting the budget, which is normally the job of the House of Representatives. You served in the House. Doesn't the House have to be involved some way in creating a new government agency, or can Trump just whip one up on Twitter?
No, Joy, that's right. I think Donald Trump's just handing out candy right now to his friends and family. Right. Congress is required to establish federal departments to define the jurisdiction, to decide how it's appointed. Presidents can certainly appoint aides and non-congressional positions, but there will not be a Department of Government Efficiency without Congress, which actually raises the question, does Congress now just rubber stamp that in one of its next appropriations bill? And here's what it's going to be. This is your Project 2025 department.
Yes.
The Department of Government Efficiency by Ramaswamy and Elon. That's your Project 2025 department without the bad impressions that Heritage created during the campaign trail.
This is why they're down, man. This is why they're
Joy Reid, this is why your ratings are down. This is why you finna get fired. You put that makeup on. It's not doing you no favors. You just put some paint on some shit. That's what you did. That was rude to me. I'm sorry.
Nah,
but
bro.
I'm sick of this crap. I'm sick of her bashing everything and kissing up to all these other people. I'm sick of it.
Scott, do you think Biden was a key factor in Trump's victory?
Of course. I mean, he's had an under 40% approval rating since August of 2021. The American people have been very unhappy with him. But on top of that, what I find particularly troubling is that all these Democrats who are now looking back on Biden and, he shouldn't have run, he shouldn't have done this. These are the same people who were all too happy to go on television every day and tell us that Joe Biden was sharp as a tack, everything was fine, he was up to everything. And we now know there's huge amount of evidence that he wasn't, that he really was diminished, that he really wasn't up to the job. And yet they were pushing that campaign forward anyway. They finally dumped him after the debate when they couldn't hide it anymore. To me, the reckoning here is, When did everybody know Joe Biden was diminished? Why did they lie for so long? And are we going to get a full accounting of that? So I don't think Democrats have anyone to blame here but themselves. Joe Biden's going to go down in history as a pretty terrible president, I believe. And on top of that, if you're a Democrat, you think about how he ran his campaign the first time. I'm running to restore the soul of the nation, to rid us of Trump and Trumpism. Today, Donald Trump is stronger than he's ever been, more popular, and his agenda is ascendant in our politics. It is a complete and total political failure.
I mean, Van, that last...
The rest of these people have become pathetic. I mean, they stopped being comedians and they started becoming political activists. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel out here crying. I mean, it's pathetic. And so my question is, if you're going to have a late night comedy show, at some point people might expect it to be funny and not just a constant political screed against one party. And I don't know that this activism for 4 more years is sustainable. If you're going to market something as comedy, but the actual product is nothing more than sort of lowbrow political activism.
These people represent the way a lot of people feel. So
shut up. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
Oh, if they put another gay dude that's black on any of these liberal media outlets, I'm gonna get pissed off, bro.
Look at them glasses.
Bro,
Do these people not feel like pawns? Do these people not feel like
Do
pawns?
they think, are we gay? Like, do they think we gay for real, bro?
No,
like,
they know, bro.
We
They might think about you, but us,
no. You know what? That's what it is, bro. This is the agenda because you know how they're trying to put black people in the LGBTQ flag?
yes, that's what I'm telling you.
That's what
no,
it
these people are
is,
being
bro.
used as pawns. Do they not feel like a pawn? Okay, let's go find a gay black dude. Let's put him on TV.
That's what we saying. Van might be
the black.
I said that. Y'all got mad at me for saying that.
No.
He had a wife. He has kids and an ex-wife.
Van might not be gay.
He has kids and an ex-wife. He on TV crying about white people were so racist.
Nigga,
your ex-wife white.
Listen, Van, to play this role,
I feel like he
you
is
gotta
right
be
there.
you gotta be a little sweet to play this role.
He's hitting the Mark Cuban.
Bro,
I
I've
think.
said that already. There's no straight, masculine black men on TV.
Nah, but this was bad, bro.
None. Every time we pull up a
Well,
clip,
on
it's a
CNN,
gay nigga.
yeah.
It's a.
No,
We got bro on Fox though.
On Fox, yeah.
The black
Fox.
dude on Fox.
It's
what's his
multiple
name?
black dudes on Fox.
That's the only
It's
one.
2 of them.
Oh, Charles Payne.
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Is that the one that be wearing the hat, the lead?
What's bro with the fade? He look like the mayor from
That does the stocks.
tall dude.
No.
You talking about the
He
tall
be in
black
the
dude with the
morning. He
beard?
be on there with the morning. He's tall, dark skinned.
With the
We got
beard.
Gianno. It's a lot of
No,
them.
not
I know
him,
you're not
bro.
talking about him though.
I forgot about
He has
Gianno.
a high top.
He
know
got
you
the hot
talking
top
about.
fade.
I don't know his name. But
Yeah,
I know
he
who you're
dark
talking about.
skin? On Fox,
he's
yeah.
like dark,
Yeah, I know
brown
you're talking
skin.
about.
He's the one, the main character.
He's the one that took Trump to the barbershop
No,
with
yeah,
the
he's cool.
Hispanics.
He's cool. No, yeah, the dude on Gutfield, the dude that be wearing the lid, bro. He be
Oh,
wearing
you're
a
talking about
lid.
Tyrus.
Yes, he
Yeah,
wearing
Tyrus.
a full.
You know, he a
nigga lid.
Louisiana
I'm sorry,
dog. He a Louisiana dude.
Hey, wow, man. Now
We got
this was
ties
bad,
with
man.
Tyrus.
Becoming political activists. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel out here crying. I mean, it's pathetic. And so my question is, if you're going to have a late night comedy show, at some point people might expect it to be funny and not just a constant political screed against one party. And I don't know that this activism for 4 more years is sustainable. If you're going to market something as comedy, but the actual product is nothing more than sort of lowbrow political
These people
activism.
represent the way a lot of people feel. So it would actually be interesting if the Trump folks could actually make us feel like we're not going to take away your rights. And that doesn't make sense. You think it doesn't make sense. A lot of people think that actually makes sense. That is the way a lot of people feel.
That is their audience.
Is that their mission, to be activists and not comedians?
Well, sometimes the comedian does stop telling jokes and say serious things. And generally, a real comedian will have a serious moment in an hour-long set where I'm talking to you as a human to human, and then come in with a joke. But yes.
He's not gay.
Bro, it's just
He's
real
just
life
a
soft
pussy.
dudes out here.
Bro,
They're taking
just like they said,
bro.
what did the host would say? I can't say it out here, but just because doesn't mean just because.
No, yeah, but yeah.
He is. He's not gay.
He did. Wait, you talking about did he or soft?
Never mind.
Yeah, it don't matter, bro. I've actually never seen a grown man twist his neck and talk like that in my life, guys.
He's sweet.
These aren't real people. This is why the ratings are declining. And for some reason, ours going up.
Oh, hold on. They leaving and they coming over here. Y'all, tell your friends, tell somebody. Like, it's sub, and spread the Cartier family. Like it's the Bible. Like it's Jesus.
Elon needs to buy all these companies and we need to put some real people on there, man.
That is the way a lot of people feel.
That is their audience.
Is that their more than sort of lowbrow political
These people
activism?
represent the way a lot of people feel. So it would actually be interesting if the Trump folks could actually make us feel like we're not going to take away your rights. And that doesn't make sense. You think it doesn't make sense. A lot of people think that actually makes sense. That is the way a lot of people feel.
That is their audience.
Is that their mission, to be activists and not comedians?
Well, sometimes the comedian does stop telling jokes and say serious things. And generally, a real comedian will have a serious moment in an hour-long set where I'm talking to you as a human to human, and then come in with a joke. But yes, comedians absolutely have the right to say serious, real things about the world. That has been a part of comedy forever, that we can say things that the average person wouldn't say.
Just one other point. During the Biden years, there was nobody that provided more comedy fodder possible than Joe Biden. I mean, he was a walking.
He
was absolutely not.
He was
left alone. Harris was left alone.
No,
they got nothing. They didn't get 10% of what they deserved. They want to have confidence in the current leadership of the Pentagon and the way the defense situation has been operating for the last several years. I mean, from the Afghanistan pullout, which was an extreme debacle for which no one was held accountable. We've had spy balloons flying over the United States. We built a $300 million pier as a public relations stunt, which wound up killing an American service member. I'd say I've had just about enough of the so-called insiders running the Defense Department. I think we ought to give Pete Hegseth the chance, because he's got two insiders. All the criticism of him is that he's not the expected Washington pick. And I'm just saying to you that the American people just voted against the expected Washington pick. So he's got 20 years in service, Afghanistan, Iraq, 2 Bronze Stars, Princeton, Harvard. Yeah, he's on TV, but so are the rest of us.
By the way, that list you just gave,
I think he ought
that
to
list
be
you just gave is real.
And who is this old man right here? He's like a chewed up piece of gum. he does. Got a little hair on it, put some.
No, that's Mermaid Man for real. Him and Joe, Mermaid Man, a Barnacle Boy for real. That's actually this. They're finna get in the invisible boatmobile right now.
He might be the Reaper. Y'all better chill out.
Nah, Trump look more like.
We're gonna call somebody for him.
Trump looks like Mermaid Man for real.
We'll call the villain with the hat thing who disappeared.
But he does too, though. But Trump got the lynch, like, you know how Mermaid Gang got.
No, he don't look like. No, he looks like Mermaid Man.
He does.
He got too much skin around his cheeks and his chin.
What's his name? Is Barnacle Boy. He just needs the starfish on his nose. This Mermaid Man, Biden is Barnacle Boy.
Yeah, bro, that's the squad right there.
Wow, guys. Hey, man. I mean, it's been a lot of content that we see, obviously, why they're declining. It's a lot of it.
It's a lot.
A ton of clips.
We see the evidence.
I mean,
we see it. But we knew this. We said all these things that we've said on here before, and we called out all this stuff in real time as it was happening.
You see what they going to? Y'all see Brian Tyler, right? About Trump sentencing in New York. That when they, all this content dying, all this hooping and hollering y'all been doing, how y'all so right. And then now y'all want the man to get locked up, man. These people are actually the bottom of the bucket.
Man.
And that's how I feel for real.
You know what would sell?
Brain.
You know what would sell tickets? Maybe it wouldn't sell tickets on the left. But if we did a boxing match, we take the best person from the right and the left. We do a Republican versus Democrat boxing match for an MMA match. And everybody pull up. And yeah, we
tell Jasmine Crockett and MTG.
What they say? John Jones voted for Trump. So who him? Got him.
That's the freaking Grim Reaper.
All right, guys, let's know what y'all think.